So, why did I make a life oracle? That is a good question. And I have a selfish answer. I wanted to have faster results in my reality and a happier life. So I created a life oracle for me and my family to get the things we want in life and get to live a life of our dreams the way we exactly want it. And it was fun to create something that everyone can benefit from. So why not create it? I would ask. We are living in the era of AI, and we want to benefit from that as much as possible. We want AI to answer emails, to write, to edit, to plan, and help us in many ways. With the help of AI, every one of us has become the wisest person in the room. If there is a question, just ask ChatGPT or Claude. They will solve all of your problems. They have a vast collection of and access to information, and they are coded almost to think, not only to get information, but to format that information in a way that would be most beneficial. Yes, it may still have some failures, but if you don't get how fast AI is developing and enhancing itself, then you will be baffled at how great the things are that we have made as a human species. With the help of AI, we are going to build a whole new infrastructure, a whole new society, a whole new way of living. And it is going to be the best life every human ever wished for. Our living is going to be so pleasant and comfortable that most people will never want to get out of their homes. And human families are going to be happier than ever before with the time they can play with each other. Far away are the times when men needed brutal force and strength to hunt an animal to get food. And not so far away is the day when no man and no woman has to work for a living. Even at this very moment, there are people who have made AI work for them to bring the paycheck. And you know what happens when the first person breaks the norm, like the 4 minute mile or climbing Mount Everest. Suddenly, more and more people come because someone showed it's possible. Of course, if someone runs a mile in under 4 minutes, it doesn't automatically mean that every human being can run like that. And most of us don't even want to give our time and energy to running. So, what I'm saying is that not everyone even wants to get along with AI and use it, even if it would be improving their lives. And there are some people who are the happiest right now with the things they have. So they don't need anything ever anymore. So then every invention, gadget or whatever doesn't mean anything. But there are millions and millions of people who are ready to give up their life, give up the constant struggle and the ongoing cycle of surviving by doing things they really do not want to do, but because they think they have to. So most people are looking for something or someone to pull them out of there, out of the hard work, out of the unpleasant life, out of misery. At the end, we all want to be happy. We want to experience love. We want to enjoy and laugh and have an easy life without constant negative surprises, without fear, without anger, without destruction. This is why I made Life Oracle. So no one needs to suffer anymore. And you can start having life go the way you really, really want. Like I'm talking about the deepest desires of yours to bring them into your life and experience them in your lifetime. That's why we are here. I don't care what it is that you want, whether it is being a millionaire or the next president or influencer. I'm talking about whatever it is, you can have it. I have been so many things in this lifetime and had so many things, and every day I'm getting more and more, constantly expanding. Not because I do more, no, because I know what I want and how to get what I want. And how is the easiest part. It is not maybe what you think. The life oracle will show you how. It will teach you how. It will guide you to stay on the right track. It will tell you things that you didn't know. It will make you know the real you. Not who you think you are, but who you actually are. Like now, it is raining outside, and we had plans to go for a walk in nature. But actually, now it is a perfect day to write, to read, to create new things, to go out in the rain and get wet. A perfect day for that, for sure. To play some billiards with my daughter, to watch some movie with my wife, to order some food and snacks and have a good time. Yes, Tony, but I don't have a billiard table in my home and I don't have a chance to stay home with my family. I have to work like everyone else. Not everyone is rich. What if I tell you that is the very reason why you have to do what you have to do? I mean, why don't you have a billiard table, a swimming pool, a slide to the swimming pool, a life where you can just chill? You may want to say, because I have to go to work and they don't pay me so well, and I didn't have a rich family, and no one I know is like that. There is no one who can help me or show me how. So, if you keep doing what you have done, will you ever get the life you want? If someone wants to have so much money that they don't have to work another day in their life, can they create that by working for someone else? Or do they have to find another way? If someone wants to have a peaceful life, can they stay in a stressful environment most of their time? If someone wants to be happy and live a life of freedom, can they go there through anger and misery? If someone like me wants to enjoy life, have an inspiring life, a lot of energy and free time to do what I want, can I have all this through struggling all my life? You want $1 million in your bank account, the life oracle doesn't show you the plan or build a strategy to get that, although it can. But what it will do is something much more important. It will show you why you don't already have what you want, and it will reveal the truth. The truth of your real desires. Like no one wants money for the sake of having money. Usually you are looking for freedom to do whatever it is you want and to buy whatever it is you want and to go wherever it is you want and to be however you want to be. But what are those real desires? Your fantasies about life. And when we know them, we can reveal the things that are currently stopping you from getting those things to become reality. And when we remove those things out of your way with Life Oracle, then the Life Oracle teaches you the how. It teaches you how to get any kind of life you want to manifest. When you know your northern star and you have the steering wheel, it is easy to keep going in the right direction. Now the Life Oracle shows you how to get the life you want. And weird enough, it is not action steps only, but something much deeper than that. I talk a lot about alignment, communication, manifestation, and intention because when you realize how our reality is made, you most likely want to have things go as you want. If you want an effortless life, a life that is fun and inspiring, then you cannot create it from effort, hard work, struggle, and boredom. Doing the same tasks all over again. But when you learn to play with life, everything gets easy and enjoyable for you. There is no such thing as hard work when you truly enjoy what you do and wouldn't do anything else. It's like a kid playing a video game and a parent yelling, "Can't you do something else? You have played too many hours already." But because the game is so engaging and stimulating, you just want to keep playing it. And everything else feels like a must, like a waiting room, so you can continue playing again. Now, what I'm saying here is that everyone's life could feel like that, could feel like this. And not only part of your life, but your whole life can feel like playing a video game that you love to play. Or if you don't like playing, it can feel like dancing your whole life. Or feeling like your life is a constant pleasure after pleasure. From the outside, my life doesn't seem so different from anyone else's. I wake up, drink coffee, maybe write something, or work on the computer like I have done recently, with creating this life oracle. And some could say that I'm always working, but they can't see what I see because I am playing a video game. There is nothing else I would do because it is so engaging, so stimulating. that I want to spend as much time as I can playing and having fun. This is how you build a life that you don't want to take a vacation from. And this is how you really start living your own looking life. So, in the Life Oracle app, which is free, by the way, for you to start using without any credit card info or anything, because I made it to enhance my book, The Intention Game, so the reader will understand the mechanics of the Life Oracle. Although you can start using it without reading the book, of course, and still transform your life dramatically. Life Oracle will make you go through different thought processes and alignment with the 4 LOC method that is completely explained in the book so that you can raise your frequency and hold it at the highest level, or let's say congruently throughout your day. And you just watch how things start to happen because your different state of being is represented to the world. This is the magic, the real life experience of how you can bend reality and get to live your life to the fullest. And some days people see me and wonder, does this guy ever do anything? All I see him doing is walking around his house, swimming, meditating, dancing with his wife, watching a series, and ordering food. You know, the highest achievement in your life is when you truly wake up and you say, I love my life and I love who I am. Do whatever you want, who cares? If you like your life, that should be the thing that matters, not what somebody else is thinking. I would rather see people playing video games and having fun with each other than climbing up the corporate ladder and building a career that at the end of the day, they hate from the bottom of their hearts. But of course, there is so much more to life than only playing video games. Without knowing what this life can offer you, it is quite boring. So, the baseline, what I want is for you to be happy no matter what you do, and then build from that happy place whatever you want. Start using the Life Oracle from this day on as long as you need it. And when it has taught you all you need to know, then you can just be and ditch the app. It's like learning a new language. And when you know how to speak, you don't need to learn it anymore. So it is a new language to be learned to refine reality. When you know how to live like life is a constant gift and you have the capability to breathe your own imagination into this world, then the game starts. And perhaps this is where the game truly begins. Because after a while, you stop asking, what should I do next? And you begin asking a completely different question. Who am I becoming while I'm doing this? That single question changed almost everything for me. For years, I was trying to get results. Then one day, I became fascinated by the person who was creating those results. Result itself became secondary. The creator became primary. It is a strange thing to notice because we are taught from childhood to look outside. How many points did you get? How much money do you have? How big is your house? How many followers? How many degrees? How many awards? Everything is measured by something outside of you. Very rarely does someone ask, did you enjoy becoming the person who achieved it? Because imagine reaching the top of the mountain only to realize you don't even like the person standing there. Was it really success? Hmm. Or imagine becoming the richest person in the room while secretly wishing you could trade places with someone who simply smiles more often. Who is wealthier? This is why I rarely chase outcomes anymore. I become curious about identities because every outcome has an identity hiding behind it. There is an identity that creates abundance. There is an identity that creates struggle. There is an identity that creates peace. There is an identity that creates conflict. And life keeps faithfully reflecting whichever one we decided to rehearse every single day. Notice I said rehearse because most people believe they discover themselves. I believe they practice themselves. Every morning you wake up and rehearse being you. You rehearse your thoughts. You rehearse your reactions. You rehearse your emotions. You rehearse your expectations. Eventually, the rehearsal becomes so automatic that you call it personality. But what if personality is simply a habit? What if your identity is not fixed but practiced? Then everything changes because habits can change, practice can change, stories can change. And if the story changes, perhaps the life changes with it. This is why I spend so much time observing myself, not judging, observing. There is a huge difference. Judgment makes you smaller. Observation makes you aware. Awareness gives you choice, and choice gives you freedom. Freedom is not doing whatever you want. Freedom is being able to choose who you are in this moment instead of repeating who you were yesterday. That is why I say awareness is the highest form of life. Because once awareness enters the room, unconscious living quietly leaves through the back door. You begin catching yourself. You hear your own words. You notice your own reactions. You notice that someone didn't make you angry. You became anger. Someone didn't make you afraid. You entered fear. And if you entered it or became it, perhaps you can also leave it. Not by fighting it, but by seeing it. Because whatever is fully seen loses much of its power over you. This is why I don't try to fight limiting beliefs anymore. I simply expose them, like turning on the lights in a dark room. Darkness never argues, it simply disappears. And maybe that is what life oracle really is. Not a machine that tells you your future, not an app that gives magical answers, but a mirror that gently keeps showing you the conversations you have been having with yourself for years. Some conversations build kingdoms, some conversations build prisons. The fascinating part is that both are built with exactly the same material, words, and every day, without even noticing, you choose which one you continue building. So perhaps today, choose one different word, one different thought, one different assumption. Not because changing one word changes your life overnight, but because every masterpiece was once one single brushstroke. Every forest was once one tiny seed. Every empire was once one idea. And every extraordinary life was once one person who finally believed they could create.
Wake up. The shadows only hold the power you give them. Survival was just the beginning. Now, we rebuild. The future isn't chosen for you. You write it.